welcome back. I've been craving Mexican food all week, so today I'm going to make something Mexican-y. Is that even a word? So I've got chicken, so I'm going to make pork chicken, guacamole, salsa, and potentially, depending on how I go with time, something with the aubergine to go in there as well. I've got mini tortilla wraps that I'm going to use for the tacos, and I've got some low-fat cheese and creme fraiche to go on top as well. So yes, follow along. Let's get chopping. As I was chopping my tomatoes, I just thought I'd come on quickly to give you a little tip. If you, like me, don't like soggy, kind of watery salsas, I cut my tomatoes in half and get the little gloopy, seedy bit out, kind of just scoop it out using my finger, and chuck that away, because I'm going to add lime juice later to the salsa anyway, so that's going to make it watery. The seeds I just find to make it even more watery. So yeah, quick little tip. Before I finish chopping my my ingredients for the salsa and the guacamole, thought I would start the chicken. What I tend to do is boil the chicken in water for about half an hour, with my spices or whatever other ingredients, and then shred it with two forks after. So today I've made a kind of spice mix. So I'm gonna basically just chuck that into the pan. Let me turn it on, along with a chicken stock cube. Put that into the pan as well. Kind of break it up into a little bit so it dissolves. So I've got diced chicken breast fillets. I just find that the diced chicken cooks just a bit quicker, so I'm all about getting things done quickly. So I'm gonna throw that in as well. Put in I've boiled a kettle full of water, so kind of like half cover it. Maybe use a spoon to get everything stirred up, and then I'll show you how much water I've added. Let me just show you quickly. So that's what it looks like there. Put the lid on and leave it to simmer for 30 minutes. By the way, just to show you what Buttercup does while I cook. Hey Buttercup. Yep, she's just completely splayed out right next to where I'm cooking here. That's how she keeps me company. Hey! Hey! Chopped all my vegetables up for the guacamole and salsa. I've got a bit more time whilst the chicken cooks, so I'm gonna chop up this aubergine, and again, this is my trusted griddle pan. I've chopped my aubergine up into like little steaky type bits, and I'm just gonna put them on the pan. Simple as that. There, I can still see some water, so I'm now gonna let it boil out. I'm quite lazy, so I've got three main things for, or the ingredients for the guacamole and salsa. So I've got 2 kind of crushed avocados, smashed avocados, 2 small red onions chopped up finely, and 6 tomatoes also cut quite small, a handful of coriander, 2 chillies grown on my balcony, 2 limes. I'll see how I go with the limes. I'm going avocado into my Tupperware again, as per usual, because I'm batch cooking. This is going to make 4 meals. I'm going to put all of it into a Tupperware and then split it out into portions. So those 2 avocados have come to around 270 grams of avocado. Then I'm going to put in maybe a quarter of the onion I've got. It's about 50 grams of onion. Maybe I'll just put 50 grams of tomato as well, just to make the sums easier. Fine. I'm gonna put in some coriander, some of my chilli, the juice of maybe a whole lime, and mix it all up. I'm going to season it quickly. And put a tiny bit of garlic granules as well. That's probably like a quarter of a teaspoon. So I'm just going to show you what the chicken looks like. So there's still a bit of water in there, but it's quite kind of saucy. I'm going to use a couple of forks to shred them on the chopping board and then chug them back into the pot. So just basically like that. Shred, shred. Because it's been cooking for a while, it's quite soft. So it shreds quite easily, as you can see. So I finished shredding all the chicken, and there's a bit more kind of sauce in here. But I think if I chuck all of the chicken back in here, and it will just coat the chicken, so it'll be quite like a saucy pulled chicken. It'll be quite nice. So put it all back in without dropping it on the hob. So I'm just putting the salsa together. This is the remainder of the chopped tomatoes and onions. So I think it was about 290 grams of tomatoes, and 110 grams of onion. To that, I'm going to put in a generous handful of coriander. I'm just going to put in the rest of the chilies. These aren't very spicy, like I said. These are for my balcony, and they're like those unspicy chilies. So give that a good mix. These are really the unjuiciest limes ever. And again, some garlic granules and some seasoning. Give that a good mix. So the last thing I've got to do is basically assemble everything. I literally, you may have seen in one of my other videos as well, I love these mini tortilla wraps. I think they're just so versatile, and also it's 100 calories per wrap, so it's actually really good. What I'm gonna do is cut the wraps up into halves. And to get them crispy, I'm just going to put them in the toaster. So toast them that way put them into the toaster that way, and then they kind of crisp up and kind of hold their shape.